Hey everyone, I'm back, and I am back today with more Kamen Rider Zi-O. If you are watching this early, it means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. I'm sending you those hugs. If not, still thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description below. Last time I watched the first episode of Kamen Rider Zi-O, and I was surprised at like how quick it hooked me. So there's a couple things that just right off the bat like really got me on board. One of them is the time travel premise, because I just love time travel stories in general. It's a very fun genre and a fun premise that I think you can do a lot with. I don't think it's something, like at least in the Kamen Rider series that I've seen, it doesn't feel like we're kind of like retreading an old, premise. I'm sure at some point there's been, I mean, you can only come up with so many like different ideas over like what Kamen Rider's been going for like how many years. But in the series that I have seen, I don't recall there being one with a premise like this one. So I'm really excited for that. And I'm also really digging the suit. I think it helps when you have like a really cool looking hero that you can just like, when he comes on screen, it's like, oh my god, yeah, like go get him. It's what makes watching like action, tokusatsu, anime, all those different shows so much fun, is like some of the really just like cool visuals and action and stuff. So I really like that. I'm really on board with the cameos. It kind of feels like, I don't know if they're going to be every episode. I don't know how many. No, probably not every episode. Maybe. I don't know. But it kind of feels like having like a little surprise to look forward to, like every episode or every other episode or whatever. So that's going to be fun. So they did a good job of kind of like putting together sort of the initial plot for the show and getting kind of like our crew together. So we've got the main character who wants to be king. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him, because like I said last time in my reaction for episode 1, I think it's cool to have like a character that is so I don't know if confident is the right word, but he just seems like really unafraid of kind of like wanting power, for lack of a better phrase. And I think that's kind of like where they're going with some of the plot, is like he wants, like that's part of who he is. Like he has dreamed of this since he was a kid, and but how far is he willing to go, or like how much will that power affect him? So I think he's going to be interesting to watch. We got to see a little bit of our supporting characters. They said her name a couple times. If you guys have watched any of my other reactions, you're going to know. Names take me a while. I'll get there. I need to just like write them down on my hand and be like, last episode, so-and-so. But the female character that we were introduced to last episode, they're kind of laying the groundwork for. We have like sort of the person that's guiding our hero, and then we have like the guy from the future who's come to stop him, which has like this really awesome Terminator vibe. I love it. And then there's like another character, the one that gave him the thing that he uses to henshin. Not sure what they're calling it, because I think they kind of call it different things every season, whatever. But I think we're assembling a good crew, and I'm excited to see where it's all going. So again, I just started the series, so I don't have a lot to ramble about. Which you're probably thinking like, are you sure about that? Because it kind of sounds like you just ranted for several minutes. So without further ado, I'm dying to see the next one. I'm just so happy to be watching a Kamen Rider series again. I love this show. I think I'm really going to enjoy this series. So without further ado, let's jump right into the next episode, episode 2 of Kamen Rider Zi-O. Let's go. Oh, I cannot wait for next time. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go over that episode. Now that I have done the Squeeee heard round the world. Okay, so, really good app. Fun stuff with the build characters, but what happened, because I thought that was going to end with like, oh, everything got set back the way it should be, but then they had like Sento and I think his name's Ryuga had those little build watches and they weren't supposed to have them, and then at the end like there's no more build and Sento had a different name. So what is going on there? So history's still really messed up. And I wonder if that's like how it's going to be for every rider that he encounters. He's like going to take their powers away, or not their powers, but like they're going to be his now, and it will like that will have never happened to them. I don't know. We'll have to see. Next time it's going to be X8, so I can't wait. I can't wait. But yeah, like, that is not how I expected it to end at all. I expected everything to go back to normal. And wow, I need to keep watching because something is strange. Something is going on. So let me think what else in this episode. We had some really good action scenes. We had, oh, that was really cool when Zi-O gets the build armor. That was really fun. Just fun, goofy scenes with the build characters, which was really fun to watch. I have not seen all of build, but I've seen enough to appreciate that. So we now have our supporting characters all living under one roof with our main character. But we know that they still don't really trust him. I think, let's see if I can remember her name. Is it Tsukuyomi or Tsukuyomi, the female character? I think she's starting to see, like, this isn't this, like, demon king, like, this horrible dictator person that I know in the future I know of. I think she's starting to see it. I think his name is, I don't know if his name is Gaze or if just the name of the Kamen Rider that he turns into is Gaze, but Gaze. I think he's going to be a little harder to win over. I'm really looking forward to seeing more about the two of them, and I'd love to see like more into like the futuristic world that they came from, and I'm sure we'll probably get to see like more development with them over the series. But I'm really digging it. So the kind of the crux of this whole series is, will he or won't he become this evil character in the future? But we know now that he's taken his first steps towards it. So it's interesting. I'm sure we're going to be kind of like straddling that line the whole series of like, oh, which way is it going to go? That's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. I love, I've said this a million times, but I love the time travel aspect, loving the suits. Can't wait to see more of the characters. I am dying to see the X8 cameo. I cannot wait. I love X8, in case you can't tell from my shirt. So I think Forze was the first Kamen Rider series I ever saw, but X8 was the first one I saw that I was like, I have to go and watch like many other series now. I love them both. I love X8 and Forze, and I've seen a few others too. So it's going to be really fun to see cameos in this, because there are going to be some cameos I'm just going to be losing my mind over, and I cannot wait for that. So On that note, really enjoying the series. I hope you're enjoying watching it with me. I have some really fun stuff coming to my channel, so please stay tuned. Thank you as always for joining me, and I'm hoping to see you next time. Bye, guys!